A lot of times families aren't ready to hear bad news about their loved ones. And even if they're ready to hear it, they're never ready to hear it, right? They're always hoping that you're going to say something different. And I think acknowledging that up front is sort of a real key to sort of getting yourself in the door, to put yourself in the family's shoes where they're sort of having this wall built up between you, meaning the healthcare provider, and the family. And so I think it's important to sort of understand where they are in the spectrum of understanding how ill. And the common teaching and I think common practice is to just start by saying, tell me a little bit about what you understand the situation to be. And that really helps guide where the conversation goes. And sometimes the families will say, I know they're dying. And then you're like, okay, let's work on this part of, and then you can go down path number one. If they say, well, and they're talking about, we just want to get them home, and they're talking about things that are not necessarily aligned with what I suspect as a clinician or what my prognostic expertise is going to sort of talk about, then you go down path number two and sort of start to weave your way down to saying, I'm less optimistic and here's why. I also think it's important to figure out what language the family speaks. Some families will speak very similar language to what I speak, meaning they want to hear about words like prognosis and they want to hear about medicines and therapies. And some people, they just want to tell it like it is, like how many months have I got left, or is my loved one dying? And so understanding how much detail they want and how many options they want is key to, I think, starting these conversations out right. For someone who might be overwhelmed by 12 different options, I might take a different approach than someone who's just like, tell me like it is. And so sometimes I'll even ask, are you a tell me like it is person, or do you want me to lay it all out there for you and then we'll work through all the things together? And so engaging in shared decision making is really all about understanding who your partner is in the decision making process. And so I think that that's an important first step in these conversations.